Last month, Brian Boitano and Christy Yamaguchi were at the Ice Palace to promote their ice skating show, which benefits childhood literacy programs here in Hawaii. It turns out Brian is a career changer himself. Here's his inspiring story.
Hi, I'm Brian Boitano. I'm here at the Ice Palace because we are planning a show called The Golden Moment in November, and we're here to rehearse. I was 4-time U.S. national champion, 2-time world champion, Olympic champion, and 6-time world professional champion. When Christy calls, people listen. We support each other in our causes. I mean, we both work for charities. And when she suggested that I become involved, it's a great idea to support childhood literacy, and whenever I can put my name behind a friend and for a good cause, I'm all for it. I live in San Francisco, California. I was born and raised in the Bay Area, and so I've been there for my whole life. And this is the first time I've been to Honolulu. And I've actually skated on tour and in competitions on the mainland in every single state in the country. I've never skated in Hawaii, so this is literally like the icing on the cake. It's my last state in the country that I need to skate in. When I won an Olympic gold medal in 1988, it was an interesting combination of feelings, because on one side you feel like, how am I ever going to find challenges that will match the lifestyle that I've become accustomed to in trying to attain this, but at the other side of the spectrum you feel like whatever I do in the future, it doesn't matter because I have attained this goal in my life, and there's nothing better than feeling that you set your sights high, you were able to perform under pressure when you needed to at the most important moment of your life, and you actually did it. It's this feeling of satisfaction that you can't really explain. So I knew that at 24 years old, looking forward, if I didn't find anything else to challenge myself, at least I had that moment to rely on. I actually have made a lot of career changes. I mean, I'm still skating, but I had a show on Food Network called What Would Brian Boitano Make? I have a cookbook out that came out last year. I also did a renovation show called Brian Boitano Project that you can get on Netflix Instant, and it is on HGTV. So I've sort of branched out my brand to being not only skating but food and also renovation. So I plan to continue doing that. So I like doing a lot of different things, and whatever interests me, it's really nice to have the option of having your passion become a business for you. What I really enjoyed was the process. I didn't really enjoy the competitions and the pressure of the competition, but it felt great afterwards when you felt so satisfied with your performance and you felt satisfied with the outcome. And what I really liked is comparing myself each day in practice. So I realized at a very young age, 20 years old, that was what I was going to focus on. I wasn't going to focus on an outcome of being an Olympic gold medalist. If that didn't happen, I would reevaluate my life after that and do something different. But if it did happen, I would enjoy the process. I would enjoy the training. I would enjoy comparing myself to the day before's performance. Certainly that didn't come out of nowhere. I mean, when I was young, I just loved skating and it was a passion for me. And there were a lot of sacrifices that I had to make when I was young, but in a certain way, a figure skater grows up to be very mature at a young age, because it's not really sacrifices that you're making, it's choices that you're making. So at 13 years old, do I want to go hang out with my friends, or do I want to go to the rink? I want to go to the rink. I'm making the choice as a young adult that I am going to put all my focus on this passion that I have and this life that I want to have, and I'm going to say no to this and yes to that. In some ways, it makes for a very mature athlete. I'm first of all a very self-motivated person, and I actually have to calm myself down, or my coach has to calm me down and say, like, just take it a little easier, you're pushing too hard, and she's always had to say that. But I certainly think that for people trying to find motivation, it's about staying in the moment. It's about not looking how overwhelming this is. I'm on the bike and like I still have an hour to go and I'm tired, I don't want to do it. It's about being in the moment, focusing in the moment. That consequently is also the secret of being a champion, is being able to stay in the moment when it's really important to stay in the moment, and it's a very hard challenge to accomplish.